almost there. We're getting there. I'll tell you a quick little story that may not be interesting, but it may be. When I was a little kid, I used to have to stay in every night in grade 3 because I talked a lot. Hard to believe, I know. Anyway, and I had a loud voice, so other kids could talk as much as me, but when I talked to another kid in class, the teacher heard me even from the front, so I was always having to stay in every night. One day I got 3 months worth of detention because I don't remember it fully, but my mother used to fight with the teacher terribly because Wednesdays was music lesson day, and she'd say, keep her in, but not on Wednesdays. She has to go to her music. And of course, every Wednesday he'd keep me in anyway. She'd trek into the principal's office. The two of them would come up to the room. Just a big war. Mr. Hilton, Mr. Clark, my mother, and me. Anyway, we had a Christmas concert that year, and the PA system broke down. And so Mr. Hilton said to me, we're in the big gymnasium, he said, the PA system's broken down. Can you announce the 3rd grade? So I said, sure. So he said, now talk loud. So I went out on stage, and I knew I had to talk loud. So I said, ladies and gentlemen. I said it really loud, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to announce it. And the whole place started to laugh. And it was so awful for me. And anyway, my mother said, oh, don't be ridiculous. She said, they just laughed because you were such a little kid with such a loud voice. But it bothered me. So next year in grade 4 at a different school, I asked Miss Fulton, Miss Fulton, do you ever force kids to go in your Christmas concerts? And she said, well, of course not, Candice. I said, good, I'm not going in. Then she was on again, phoned my mother. She's the only one in the school that's not going in the Christmas concert. So anyway, I did finally kind of compromise. I sat in the back row for She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain in a pair of pajamas. Looking back, it's funny. It makes me wonder, with all that embarrassment, how I actually ever spoke again to people in public. But anything, you can accomplish anything. Scarred, beaten, and battered in grade 3 at 8 years old, and I have survived. That's all. Okay. And now, Hendrik Slechtenhorst here actually got me interested in listening to classical music. And I've never really listened to it. I've always just been an old rock and roll or country music and that kind of stuff. So I thought, well, you know what I'm going to do? Put my earplugs in, sit there at the computer, and listen to something classical and just write. See what comes out. This is what came out. It even has a name that's unusual. Sonatus Dis Perpetuum. And here she comes, folks. Sonatus Dis Perpetuum ad infinitum. A ribbon of hard sound reverberates in my reverie. It shakes and wakes a parlor of numb nerves, a long time asleep in a brand new world that just cannot weep. I witness blue music climbing green mountains to find the lost glade of pristine fountains. Born from the deepest scar on despair's face, a rain cloud scales a luminous staircase that blinds the frail and frivolous eyes, sewing them closed so they can't cry. I'm reborn and baptized in sleek symphonies of sound and glorious mysteries, filled with ear-piercing highs and heart-wrenching lows. It's all moving too fast before it slows. I lose control of my bearings once more while searching for lost Nirvana's score, hiding behind the blue bubble door. I wallow half frozen in quicksand's mire. My matches are wet and I can't light a fire. At the core of this tinder box, dry rot forest, dead birds are singing an out-of-tune chorus, and the Lord of the Flies is the crazed composer conducting this bizarre operatic exposure. Played on a cracked didgeridoo through a scotch and soda watered down score, and I just can't take it anymore. It's too beautiful to listen to and remain sane. Born of never-ending rain and divine despair's greatest living pain. Sonatus Dis Perpetuum again, now ad infinitum for the insane. And that's